Guys, winter weather center here with another video, and today I'm going to time out this whole storm and show you the winds, the snow watches and warnings, and also not just that, but also the deep freeze that's taking place in the U.S. in the eastern part of the U.S. and upper Midwest. So the upper Midwest is really like the eye of this whole storm. So as let me take this off of drawing mode, even though I just put it back on, but let me take this off of drawing mode. So let me get as we get right here. That's when the heavy snow bands start kicking in. So right here is like when that snow really starts kicking in. I think that's Thursday. No, that's Friday. That's Friday, and that's when the real snow really starts kicking in. So as you can see that, then I'm gonna run the rest of this. Oops. So let me start from the beginning. Okay. So the snow moves in, hits northern Wisconsin and parts like South Dakota and North Dakota. Let me slow motion this. That's when places like Iowa get hit by this. Places in Iowa, highest snowfall totals they can really see is probably 3 to 5 inches. But most of northern Iowa is going to see 1 to 3, or inch or like traces of snow. But the northern Wisconsin, it's still snow. Basically, it's still snow. So for you snow lovers out there who just love it, it's snow. We're not even deep into winter yet, and we're seeing some pretty good totals. So let me go to the totals, the whole totals part. So let me put this in drawing mode. Totals 8 to 12, 5 to 8 inches, or possibly 12 to 18 that I see right here. But this the whole storm right here that I just circled. Basically, the whole storm. Besides, I'm gonna take the 5 to 8 totals and higher out of the equation. Basically, the highest is 3 to 5 inches in Minnesota. Isolated spots could see 6 inches. So as I take that out of the equation, so I already covered the time frame and stuff. Now let's get into the winds. The winds are going to be the part of this. And when I bring the winds into this equation, snow and wind is like bleach and ammonia. If you combine it, it's bad. So basically, like blizzard conditions are really it's kind of the center of the storm basically. So winds 50 miles per hour and up. Gusts, winds 40 miles per hour and up. Gusts are up to 50 and up. And that's actually bad. Because snow and wind do not associate that delays travel, planes taking flights and stuff. And that's real bad. So, and also when you have that wet snow in the equation, it goes on the power lines and could cause power outages, and that's pretty bad. So places like Eastern North Dakota, but I'm not like forget about Minnesota and them. They're still going to see a lot of this wind associated with the snow. Hoops. Let me circle this part right here and just show you what I'm talking about. So right here, that's when that Thursday and Thursday night into on Friday, that's when that snow starts picking up. And so areas like this are really going to get hammered with this whole winds, and basically whiteout conditions are possible, and whiteout is horrible for traveling and stuff. So basically, do not take this storm lightly. Sadly, it's not named, but do not take this storm lightly. But I would prepare for like places that could see 3 to 5 inches, because that could make some icy spots on the road, and that's real bad. I think school for the kids up here possibly could get canceled. So you know what I'm saying on right there. So now what I want to cover now is the freeze and the watches and warnings. So first, let's just go into the watches and warnings. Right now, watches and warnings are winter storm watches in northern Minnesota, northwestern Minnesota, and western Minnesota. Then you got winter storm watches in eastern South Dakota, and that's basically all. No other watches and warnings in effect. But I think, but actually, it could change. Actually, when the watches and warnings could change and stuff like that. So winter storm watch is basically when conditions for a winter storm are possible for the whole Thursday and Friday time frame, and then winter weather advisory is an upgrade from the winter storm watch, saying wintry conditions are going to happen, but not too severe. But winter storm warning is severe winter conditions, and you go higher than that. So so when we're talking about this whole storm moving in and out, I'm gonna just run this model back for you guys one more time. So you see that snow moving in, and it's just gonna make its way. This is basically like a get in, get out type of system. Alberta Clipper coming from Canada, so it's gonna bring some snow in and stuff like that. Now, what I want to cover now is this whole freeze. This freeze is it's gonna be a major freeze. And let me just bring it to the whole U.S. map. I'm gonna bring the whole U.S. map onto this whole thing. So now I want to go to the temperatures. By Sunday, all that snow is gonna be all probably melted, or I don't know really, but let me run it, and you can really see that cold air. When that storm kicks in, you can really see that. What you call cold front kick in. You can see it. You can really see it kick in right here. But we're not quite into that day yet. But that's when the storm is happening. So that's when the snow, the wind, and stuff is kicking in. And I think northern Wisconsin could see more. They could really see the whole storm, basically, as what I'm talking about. So let me take it out. Let me put it into forecast models. And now let me just run this for you one more time. So, and I'm gonna just take a U.S. view, and so you can actually see a little remnant of the storm take its way down here. Here, let me start from the beginning. Oops, dang, man. Okay, but you can see a part of this storm take its way down here into the Rockies and stuff. But the storm is really going to die off by Saturday. And then you see this other round of snow probably bringing an inch or so into the area. I don't know. I think accumulation totals and stuff like that. Now let me run the model and see what it really says about these whole totals and stuff. So let me run into total snowfall. Really, GFS, Euro model, stuff like that. It's going to change. It's like, say like the models are like Play-Doh, and they kind of like move different. Like you got to like roll it and stuff like that. That's how the models are being right now. They don't know. It's not like real. It's real hard to decide what's the whole totals thing and stuff. But I'm really taking the Weather Channel right here and just showing these are probably the actual totals for this whole day. So stuff like that. And then places like in the Appalachians and stuff could see some accumulating snow. Hopefully that hits Asheville. And the Rockies are going to see some snow also with this whole system. And with this GFS model, we're talking about places into the Oklahoma and Texas Panhandle seeing probably like a trace of snow or a couple inches or something. But yeah, this is all I got to cover for you guys today. I will keep you updated on the storm. Just send me any type of questions you want, and I will answer them. And I will see you guys later. Enjoy, like, subscribe. Let's make this channel grow, and I'll see you guys later.